Some teachers say school children are freezing cold as windows are opened to avoid the spread of COVID-19. But how practical is it to ensure adequate ventilation in the winter? Well, let's head to the UK and join Dr. Bharat Pankania. He is a senior clinical lecturer at the University of Exeter Medical School. Thank you for joining us. So, we're often told ventilation is critical to stopping the spread of COVID-19. How much and how often do we need to keep classrooms and offices open?
Well, we need to understand that good ventilation equals good flow of fresh air. And I'm dealing with schools and nursing homes and similar outbreaks all the time, every day at present. And the advice I give to them is, it is not a function of open all the windows, all the doors, freeze the place very cold in the winter. Children can't learn in such a cold environment and residents feel very cold. It is an issue of calibrating the room, and it is entirely possible to calibrate the room, use a carbon dioxide monitor, for example, to always make sure it is in the green region and have a fresh flow of air. And that way, you know that with maybe one window, maybe two windows, when it is fully occupied, the CO2 monitor always stays in the green zone. And that's one smart way of calibrating your room, as well as not making it freezingly cold and uncomfortable.
How important are schools and offices in terms of the spread of the disease?
Well, we've noticed that whenever schools open, there is a start of infections there, which then slowly creeps up over the age groups. So schools, offices, and similar places, wherever there is a lot of human-to-human interactions, are sources of infection and sources of spread of infection.
What more can be done to avoid the spread indoors? And are there ways to improve ventilation without necessarily leading to freezing rooms?
Yes, indeed, as I've said, we can ventilate properly without freezing the rooms and the classrooms. Furthermore, infection control is a multifaceted approach. So what you do, and I always say this with respect to my school outbreaks, which is don't bring the infection into the school. Therefore, you test and you assess before you come to the school. The second bit is have those carbon dioxide monitors to calibrate your room to have good ventilation. The third bit also is, if necessary, you can wear good quality masks. And of course, then there are the other bits, which is wash your hands, wash and dry them frequently. If you were to take the multifaceted approach, it is entirely possible to keep classrooms, nursing homes, and offices safe and operational and comfortable at the same time.
Dr. Pankania, thank you very much for speaking to Euronews.